Welcome back to the Dave's Ditch Podcast, episode 5.
It is 5?
It is 5.
Okay.
I am AllTraLec, and I am joined by a special guest who has changed his name to...
Oh, do you want me to say it?
Yeah, because...
My YouTube name is now Talinac.
Talinac.
It's spelled Talinac.
Amazing.
Amazing. That's my new name.
Talinac.
Don't call me Trevor anymore. I legally changed my name.
I have to I was gonna write it down so that in front of me and tape it to the table so that I could remember what it was.
I'll be honest, I almost forgot it.
Because I was like, it's like Tally something. Because you told me it's your favorite video game character and your favorite cheese or something.
My favorite city, but
City, Knack.
Yeah, Mackinac.
Mackinac.
Yeah, the city of Michigan.
Huh.
And Tally's my favorite character from Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. I've never played Mass Effect.
It's a great series. There's 4 games. All of them are amazing. Third one's the best.
Tell me more.
I can keep going. I can ramble on for Mass Effect for the whole podcast if you need to.
Do it. The next 2 hours just be. I want you talking only. I'm out.
Okay. Well, you get to be Commander Shepard, and you start the first game as the commander of the Normandy. Well, you're the commander of Normandy in all the games, but
The Normandy.
That's the name of your ship. It's a badass ship.
Oh, like Normandy.
Yeah, like the beach.
I thought you said Normandy.
No, like Normandy, like the beach.
Oh, okay. So it's a Nazi ship.
Yes, you're part of the. Earth is all united under Nazism now.
Really?
No,
But, I thought it was like Wolfenstein.
The Earth is all united, and you go to this place called the Citadel, which some ancient beings built back in the day.
Okay.
And all the alien races are all they center their government there.
Okay.
And you're basically just a bitch for them for the first game. And for the U.S. Or not the U.S., the Earth government. You're a bitch for both.
I think that's synonymous, to be honest.
Pretty much. And then that game kind of just ends. There's these things called Reapers.
Okay.
Which are these robot beings coming over to take over the entire galaxy.
Yes.
And they try to kill all the good species, I guess? All the higher evolved species. And they kill them all off so that the little bitch species can grow into their shoes, and then they kill them too, and then it's just a whole cycle. But one of these motherfuckers rolls in early.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna skip ahead. In Mass Effect 3, they roll in a horde and they try to take over the whole galaxy. But the first game, I don't know if one got ahead of him or what, but he just rolls in by himself. And you kill him, and that's basically the entire game. You kill him, and everybody's like, woo, you saved the Citadel.
Did it hint that there was more of them? Because I feel like it would have been like a story thing where it was just like, okay, his part of the story did really well. Let's do it again, but a lot bigger.
It kind of hints at it, because it kind of sets up the trilogy, but it also would have worked if the game just failed. It would have worked like, oh, that's just the ending.
It would have been funny because it would have been like, I like the idea that they're foreshadowing it in a very obvious way. Just like, wow, I arrived here a lot sooner than expected. I'll just wait for everyone else.
I think I don't think they really bring up again until the third game. The third game, they're like, oh, he was a scout that was sent ahead that took all of the Earth or all of the galaxy's power to take down.
That's a scout? Dude,
Yeah.
If they told me that was their scout, I would be pissing my pants because it was just like, oh, he was a pussy. What are you talking about? That's like, I haven't played this game, so I don't know the scale of how awesome. It sounds really good.
Well, imagine you're the size of a pea.
Okay.
This scout is the size of the table that we're at.
Oh, so these things are really big.
They're fucking huge.
Oh, they're really big monster things, right?
Yeah, one of them tried to invade the whole Citadel, which is a giant flying country basically.
Okay.
And it almost succeeded. So then in the second game, they just go way off track, and you fight some evil Earth organization called Cerberus. It's kind of boring. People like the second game. I like the second game.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really do much to the main story.
Mass Effect, is that the game with the... Oh, no, that's BioShock I was thinking of. That's a different... I'm going to be honest, I've never even heard Mass Effect's name spoken before.
Are you serious?
You're the first person that's ever spoken the phrase Mass Effect. I've seen it. I've seen the text. I've seen people talking about it online, but I've never heard anyone say Mass Effect ever.
It's the greatest game of all time. People should talk about it more. Greatest series ever.
Yeah. Now they're gonna do it.
They better. I've been jerking my dick off for 6 minutes.
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say. This is the longest you've ever spoken on the Dave's Ditch. This is the most you've spoken more in the last 6 minutes than you have ever spoken in previous episodes. Because I was listening to it and I realized I talk a lot.
I like my role in the podcast though. I just I dive in and just add things.
Yeah, you said that. You said that you said that you're like the white blood cells and I was the red blood.
Did I say that?
One of us said that, and then one of us said that Michael was cancer.
He is cancer.
Yeah.
What is David then? Alcohol?
THC.
THC in your bloodstream?
Yeah.
I can see it.
The window is open, and I'm not going to edit out any sounds that go in past our window. In the previous podcasts, my dog repeatedly barks. So
I heard it.
So it's interesting. It's very.
I like it. It adds flair.
We record these ahead, so that we have more time to do things, you know.
That's true because we're very busy.
But
very busy social lives here.
Well, we're with the level that nobody's watching this. If 1,000 people were watching this, I would be like, Trevor, we need to record an episode now, fucking now. But now that only people we know are watching. Actually, I don't know about that because there's 40 views on the channel.
I know. I was looking at it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, my channel has 50 views.
That's pretty good too.
But to be honest, I think our 9 subscribers, a few with one of them is my mom, one of them is me, one of them is you, and then one of them is.
Well, I subscribed twice.
Yeah, one of them is my other channel too. My
solid
AllTraLec and my personal account. My cousin, my uncle, my other cousin, you, my mom, one of your accounts, and then your other account.
Yeah, because I have my personal account and my
so
my
nobody
account.
Unless I counted wrong. Yeah, we have 9 subscribers and most of them are us.
That's pretty good. We gotta spread the word. I'm gonna start going to the mall with like signs, just with our channel names on them. Just gonna say subscribe.
I have a little to-do list of things that I like because I like to plan ahead, you know. So and making my social media accounts is on it. So
I need to do that.
I'm gonna make the account. I'm gonna make an account for AllTraLec, but I'm also gonna use it to
Snapchat girls.
What's the word? Promote the podcast. Because I just don't want to make 50 fucking accounts.
Yeah.
I've already made 2 YouTube accounts. It's too many.
There's no need for a Dave's Ditch Podcast account yet.
It's the same. I'm on it, and then with episodes you edit eventually, you could promote them on your on your social media or something.
I'm editing this one, right?
If you want.
I want to do it.
You do?
Yeah. This would be a good trial period for me. So when this episode is never heard, people, I guess they won't know why because they won't hear it. On episode 6, we'll explain why episode 5 never came out.
We should have had a situation where I could watch you edit it. Oh, we could do it on my computer. I could just show you how to do it.
You could do that.
And then if you have trouble, just call me.
You could do that.
AllTraLec, can you tell me how to copy and paste? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, it'd be like AllTraLec, I deleted the whole podcast. I don't know where it went. How do I find it?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'd be pissed, but I might be pissed.
I feel like you'd be pissed in the moment, but then you'd just be disappointed afterwards. Be like, what the fuck is he doing? Ridiculous.
I would have you come back over, and we would just act like, tell me about Mass Effect, Talinac.
I'd do that whole Mass Effect thing again.
And you'd be like, and then there's this giant monster, and he's the size of a table, and you're a pea, and it's
true. There's thousands of monsters in the third game. You gotta kill them all.
I don't know if you're gonna when you edit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say this is the last episode of the Dave's Podcast
ever
that we are recording together for the moment. Actually, I don't know if it's true because things might happen. I'm good with doing it like this for the rest of the time.
Well, if the other 2 members ever show up, which
we
here.
have to do it like this because
yes,
at least for Michael because David has a computer.
Does he have a microphone?
No.
You can get a microphone.
He has a headphone one, but I don't know how it sounds. I don't want us to have when we're using the Blue Yetis properly, when we're actually like the gain set right, we can't use it properly with how we're set up now because we need to have the gain up higher so that it can hear both of us. Because I personally don't want to be super close to your face.
You don't want to get right up to the microphone? I mean,
because like that's like a kiss waiting to happen, and I don't know if I can control myself if that happens. If
I'm pretty good looking.
If I'm that close to your face, our beards would like would
like entangle each other,
intertwine, and it'd be like two deer with its antlers. You know how when deers fight,
yeah,
and their antlers get stuck together. Like, I imagine that's like a furry's wet dream. Like two deer like getting stuck together, and then it's like really like awkward, and they have to like, and they're like kind of like, yeah, you're stuck.
And then you're having sex, and nobody knows what happened.
It's like when a dog gets his dick stuck in something.
You've seen that before?
What?
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, like, because they have the knot thing. They have the knots.
They have the what?
They have knots.
Dogs have knots?
That's what it's called. Or at least, I think that's what it's called. That's what the internet calls it. A dog's... Okay, so... why are we talking about a dog's penis has a bit at the base that is like... Imagine a big, like, roundish thing at the bottom. And it basically, like, when, like... It basically just slams it into the girl dog or the boy dog. You don't know.
Well, we ain't judging dogs around here.
And then after the dog, finishes the mission, so to speak, it swells up to like more than like twice its size, so that it's impossible to pull out.
Why?
I have no flippin' idea. All it does is make the dogs stuck together for about 2 hours.
Because I've seen my dogs do this, and they'll just be like stuck in the front yard, and I just point and laugh at them like a good owner.
Your dogs have sex?
Yeah.
Is one of them fixed?
They're both fixed.
Your dog has no balls, and it still can get an erection.
Yes.
That's impressive. Humans can't do that.
Can they not?
No, because that's where testosterone comes from, and then like so you lose the manly hormones, and then eventually it just shrinks, and then your balls shrink, and then it just won't get hard.
Yeah, but people get like erections like when they're getting hung and stuff. Is that from the testosterone, or is that just from the blood?
The second thing, the blood rush.
So you can still get an erection. It just wouldn't be a proper erection. It'd be blood erection.
Well, all erections are blood erections.
Yeah, but this would be only blood erection. This is just because of the blood.
Theoretically. Do you get random erections anymore?
Yes.
Do
you not?
I do, but it's like I feel like when I was in school, it was just a constant like.
School sucked. School is just erections all the time.
I don't know if it's because I hate like going to work and stuff, and that like I don't think I'd have an erection at work because like I'm surrounded, but I don't work with any women, and the dudes in my work are not that,
They're not those kind of dudes, not good looking.
Yeah. Not good looking.
They don't meet your high standard.
Exactly. Would you have sex with a guy for about $75?
Why?
I'm just asking.
$75?
Yeah. I mean, like, would you? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Are you sure?
Yeah, probably.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I mean, $75, you want to give it to me?
I was gonna make that little like joke skit, like you'd walk in and like, so Trevor, hypothetically speaking, would you? I don't know.
Listen, I'm a whore, all right. If you threw me like $100 and be like, have sex with me, I'd be like, done.
And to be honest, the joke hinged on you saying no, and then me pulling the wallet out and going, "Hey, sure," and just dropping the money on the table.
So you didn't expect me to go yes?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Then I was like, "Oh, we have to go through with it."
I know. Well, let's just pause the podcast real quick.
We can do it while.
I mean, we're gonna have to switch over to Pornhub then instead of YouTube.
Nah, they won't know.
It's true. It's like ASMR at this point.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'll get undressed.
If one of us turns out to be gay, it would actually help because then we would get away with a lot more things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course.
I got that $75 still.
Oh, I'll take it. Keep the $75. I'll do it for free.
Oh, well, I don't want to like be too greedy.
No, it's okay. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Okay, I mean, I guess, yeah.
All right. I'll undress again.
I rip my shirt off furiously. I just me ripping my shirt off.
You just hear the tear.
All you hear is a microphone, just
You should like a. Is that how it ends? Oh man. Oh. Deeper.
NASCAR.
Redneck.
Guns.
Oh, Tennessee.
Trump.
Oh, the NRA.
We're so manly.
Yes.
The NRA's getting sued by New York or something, by the way.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway. When I fucking edit, I encounter little things that make me realize the position I have to be in. I move myself, for instance, farther away from Victor's tank as much as I can. Because when I leaned back before, my voice would echo inside of his tank and get picked up by the microphone. So my voice sounded a little echoey compared to yours.
Do you think that pisses off Victor?
I don't know.
Your voice is just echoing in his tank constantly.
I don't know. And also, my chair, when I move, it squeaks. And
your chair is squeaky.
So I'm trying very hard not to do this. Or at least not when I'm talking, you know?
My chair, surprisingly, is less squeaky.
Yeah, I need to find a different podcast. I might get one of the metal ones out.
Find another wood chair. We could go to Goodwill right now and get you a wood chair. Yeah, you switching chairs? Yeah. I'll fill the void. Alec has retired the squeaky chair. It is too squeaky for his liking. He is going to get a metal chair that I hope is even more creaky than this chair. Oh, you can hear, I don't know if you heard it bang against the wall there. Your ass is going to be so numb. It's going to be amazing.
I mean, it's better than being itchy. My ass was already getting itchy in that chair. I hope it picked that up.
Oh, I bet it did.
That's better. That's actually good.
But you comfier now?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, wood chair is where it's at. That's the prime.
This is good. And also, at the end of one of the last recordings, I started, leaning back, you know?
I'm always leaning back.
And it just, my voice was super quiet compared to yours. Your voice has a nice, resonance. Whereas mine was hey guys, how you doing?
See, because you move back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
In the podcast, I kind of just, I stay lean back this and don't move.
Exactly.
Not moving is my specialty.
I won't do that now because metal chair.
Shoot, I'm already upset by the lack of noise it's making.
The metal chair?
Yeah, there's no noise. Even when you're hitting it, it wasn't that loud.
Do you have... I saw a beautiful sight going home today. It's nothing anything related to what we just did. I was going home for lunch at work.
You come home for lunch?
Yeah.
How long is your lunch?
30 minutes.
Well, I guess you're just down the street.
Yeah. So, the gas station was refilling on Pops. This dude is wheeling on a little cart. It's filled with pop. And I just see it shake and 50 fucking 2 liters fall off of the top of this cart and just explode. It was amazing.
It's gonna be the worst day ever for that delivery driver.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Did you just stop and laugh at him?
I wanted to honk, but I was nah.
I won't be a complete douche today.
Yeah.
I would have honked. I would have rolled in the window and be stupid asshole, and then kept going. I came prepared with no topics.
Okay.
Per usual. Wasn't even sure if we were recording a podcast today. Because I was I think we're out of podcast, but maybe he'll be I don't want to record today. I don't know.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Just why not?
That's what I live for.
You live for the podcast?
Yes.
I do too. I think I might be the only person that's listening to the podcast and find them entertaining, but I think they're great. I've listened to the first one twice now.
Hopefully, I'm going to take clips of them and post them on the social media account. So I'm going to push it onto people.
Pick out our greatest moments.
Yeah.
Dude, I can make the compilations for our podcast.
Yeah. And I'm going to do stupid little animation, animatics basically, where it's not animated, but it's drawn out stupid figures, you know?
Yeah.
Because I do not want to learn how to animate shit, even if it's basic animation, you know?
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, I'd rather just make it an animatic.
I'd be fine if you just drew stick figures.
It would be just as good, I feel like. Being an animatic.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
Yeah. You know?
I would be a little thrown off if you threw out some cool animations to go with the podcast. I'd be this does not fit the quality of our podcast in any way.
Except for the backgrounds.
The backgrounds are the best part of the podcast. This one, you're oh, I had to hurry up and make it. I'm that looks amazing. That's way better than anything I'm ever going to create right there. Mine's going to be a black background, and there's going to be a pink star in the middle with a smiley face. That'll be the kind of quality we get when I do the podcast.
We're looking at the background for the 3rd episode of the podcast, the oyster eating a man.
Best one so far, I think. I don't know, the octopus is pretty good too, though.
I spent a lot of time, I won't say a lot, but I spent more time on the octopus. I finished this one in 2 days. I did the sketch and then the ink and then the flat, and then the next day the time I spent was doing the detail.
I like how you signed it too.
Well, I want.
Is that how you spell your name?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Why?
I thought it was with the U.
No. Because AllTraLec is a powdered soy product.
Powdered soy? Can we buy that?
I don't want to get sued by a soybean company.
Can we buy that and review it in the next podcast?
We could.
AllTraLec soybeans.
And then there's Dave's Ditch.
Does that say Dave's Ditch?
Podcast.
Who's that in the middle? Is that Dave? He hasn't been here yet? This
is
why he's not here?
That's, I just had the idea, to be honest. It's a random swimmer. I had this idea that all or most of the drawings will be things. I'm trying to build a lore. So there will be the backgrounds will be things that you will find in or around Dave's Ditch. You know? So like
a real ditch?
What?
Or what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Around Dave's Ditch.
So imagine if Dave's Ditch was a real thing.
Okay.
Like a physical ditch in a fantasy world or something.
Okay.
Every background is like part of the lore of Dave's Ditch. Somewhere in Dave's Ditch, this happened. This oyster ate a fucker.
So it's a big ass ditch.
Yeah, it's
like a crevice in the ground.
It's the biggest ditch ever. It's huge.
Oh damn! It's like the size of the
there's lore somewhere in there. It was dug by King Dave.
King Dave himself.
Yeah, but in the future they messed up his name and called him Dave. But back then it was pronounced Dave. King Dave. He dug it to defend his kingdom against the invaders.
Oh, so it was like a big moat, really.
Yeah, it's like a giant moat. But of course, but his political opponents were like, "Oh, it's Dave's ditch, dumbass. It's not gonna help."
That's stupid. Why would you waste money on a ditch?
It's like who's the president that built the dam, the big dam?
Talking about Hoover Dam?
Yeah,
I don't know if Hoover built it, but it's Hoover Dam.
Well, he pushed for it.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. That's why it's called Hoover Dam.
Right. Oh.
But he
didn't make Hoover vacuums, which is kind of upsetting.
The history class taught us something like his people were making fun of it, like Hoover's. They didn't call it Hoover's Dam. They called it something different, like Hoover's.
He had Hoovervilles because the country was so poor that people would live in little communities.
They called it like Hoover's piece of shit or something.
Hoover's piece of shit. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good name.
Because
a POS.
People didn't see the point of it back then, even though it produces a fuck ton of energy now. People didn't see the point. They thought it was like a waste of time and money. They were just like,
"Yeah, I have coal. Why don't we just use more coal?"
Yeah, but so they called it Hoover's something. That's what the history teachers told us. I don't remember. But this is similar. They called it Dave's Ditch to make fun of the moat.
But it just stuck.
Yeah.
And now look who's laughing. They're all dead, and we're here making a podcast.
Yeah. So that's the lore of Dave's Ditch.
I would say less lore, and that's more just the history. I mean, that was all true fact right there.
I don't want all of it to be, all the backgrounds aren't going to be water-based, because a lot of drawing, especially like me, who, if you're new, like this drawing, I've drawn more for this podcast than I've ever drawn before.
So this is good practice, right?
Yeah, so that's exactly what this is for.
Especially because there's no standard either for this podcast.
That's what this is for. I have a standard I want to meet. But it's everything you draw, especially when you're first learning, it's learning how the things look and then trying to perceive that onto a drawing. I did not do any of that for this piece because I rushed it because I did not work on it at all except for those 2 days.
Mm-hmm. But you power pushed it out at the end. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, you can obviously tell what everything is.
Yeah, that's a clam. I don't know what kind of sea creature that is. Maybe like an anemone or...
Like coral.
Coral. I don't know. I'm not very well versed in my sea knowledge.
Yeah, there's kelp.
There's kelp over there. There's a rock right there. There's a man right there.
There's a starfish behind the Audacity window.
Behind the window. I was looking around I don't see a starfish. It's behind the window.
But,
that man's nostril, though. That's impressive.
I feel like the less refined detail works with his cartoonishness.
Mm-hmm. I like his eyes.
Yeah, because it's basically just he's anime freaking out.
It's like he's really like staring into your soul, even though he doesn't have pupils.
And he's reaching for you too.
He is reaching for me, and I'm not gonna help him.
Yeah.
I'm getting nowhere near that clam.
So I didn't look up anything like. I did look it up though. My biggest mistake with all this is that sea creatures, they're very like jagged and shit. So like a clam is or an oyster. That's an oyster apparently. It's very like it's not smooth. It's not like ooh. It's very like jagged and there's tons of different like crevices in it. And then the same with coral. It's all just bumps and bleh. It's not like smooth like that.
Yeah, but that would look weird, I feel like. If you try to draw that,
yeah,
draw it all zigzaggedy, I'd be like, what the hell is that? I don't...
There's a certain level of realism versus cartoon. It's all part of learning process, you know. It's what you're going to go through when you start drawing the backgrounds.
That's true. It's going to... I mean, I really think I'm going to blow you away, actually. I think my drawing skills are on par with Picasso, maybe. Maybe not DiCaprio, Da Vinci. Or DiCaprio, maybe he can draw too.
And I put a thin layer of blue over everything. Now that I'm looking when I first did it, I noticed it a lot, but now I can't notice it at all.
I don't notice it at all.
Yeah. You would if you saw what it looked like before, though.
You should take that blue filter off, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's everywhere, the blue."
Well, it's because like I figured it's in the water, so that it's all like everything would have that filter on it.
Unless you're in like the current master lake that we live by, that is currently green all year round.
Yeah,
you'll have a nice like sludge.
But yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, since I'm not happy with the quality of this, I'm gonna keep it in a shitty area or whatever, and then when I have free time, I'm gonna study how to draw coral or something. You know?
Are you gonna bring this up like years down the line and be like, "What did I go wrong in this picture?"
Just like I do that with every drawing I do. I'm like, what did I not like about this? Like with the squid one, I did not like the water.
I don't remember what the water looked like. I don't remember it looking terrible though.
No, it didn't look terrible, but I was like, I can improve this.
You're gonna come out and like podcast like 20 and have like fucking masterpiece drawing up there for it. Be like, damn, we really see what his talents are at. It's in the drawing and not the... Why is he doing this podcasting stuff? It should just be drawing.
Yeah, it's like, why does he record video games?
Yeah, he should just be recording art demos or something.
You will make your channel, and I'll just, like, live in your house drawing shit for the channel.
Yeah. Can you just slowly transition to just art?
Yeah, and I'll just, like, completely, like, drop my channel and just do it, like, background work for yours.
That'll work. Just move all your videos over to my channel.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So, like, to practice, a future drawing will be that coral in the background, but with like more corally, hopefully, and there'll be like a little clownfish like in it, and then like in the background you'll see a faint image of a clam or an oyster. Technically, apparently, that's an oyster I drew. An oyster eating a man.
It'll be the backside of the oyster, I assume.
Yeah.
So can like just his hand be poking out the side?
Yeah, you'll see it. Yeah.
Reference? Yeah,
you'll see it. And that'll be like, you know, because like I wasn't happy with the coral, so I learned how to draw coral. It's a weird thing to say, but it is so true. It's just like, for instance, it's covering up the hand. I did not know how to shade a fucking hand.
What the hand looks like?
Yeah, those lines are like the fucking you know how like hands have lines in them.
Yeah, I like it. Looks good. I'm not sure what this little pickle is here.
It's a sea cucumber.
Oh, so I was pretty close with the pickle.
That is not what they look like, though. Like I said, I did not study what a sea cucumber looked like.
So if you're listening to this podcast, you really should bring up the art for last week.
Episode 3, not last week.
Episode 3, right? You are correct. I'm sorry, I forgot about episode 4.
Yeah.
Which I'm not in. Thank God. You guys don't have to listen to me anymore.
Oh, shit.
There's a skull there.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. We should put this in the art museum. Can we film a video where we just go to the art museum and just print off all your drawings and just, like, replace them? Like, not take the other ones down because I don't want to get arrested. But, like, just, like, tape it up in front of one of the other drawings. And just see how long until anybody notices it.
That'd be funny. But, yeah. This image was in my head, and popped into existence.
And there it is.
You're gonna have to get.
That's an insight into your brain right there.
You're gonna have to get an art tablet if you're gonna draw.
No, I'm gonna do an MS Paint.
That works too.
Does MS Paint still exist?
I don't think so. I think they got rid of it.
I will just do it in whatever paint app I find first, and it will be beautiful. Or get this right, I'm gonna hand draw this, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna scan it into the computer.
You could actually.
It's gonna look real shit.
And send it to me, and because no, you have a computer too.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
So I gotta do the art for this one too. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. What's the art for next week? Do you think?
Next week's is.
By next week, I mean the week before this. We're recording this one.
Oh yeah. It is. Okay. Like I said, I don't want all of them to be in the water because I don't want to learn how to like shade water. You know, at least not yet. Like this is just what I did on the fly. I don't want to actually study a bunch of fucking Google images about like what sea creatures look like and what. This is just what my head thought everything should look like. You know, if you look at the clam and everything, the oyster. Fuck. I think
a clam or an oyster. I don't know.
It's an oyster. Apparently, there's a difference, but it's an oyster. But this is just what my head thought everything looked like. I feel like I nailed it.
This is what your head planned right here.
It's not my head planned. That I had a lot more time to work on it. But anyway, that's not what the point is. So like, I want to like get, and like I said, the backgrounds will, at least when I draw them.
Yeah, these don't apply to my drawings.
It'll be the lore for things in and around Dave's Ditch. So, for instance,
I can keep the lore going. It's just not going to look good.
So, like, it's not. Like, I guess it should like, oh, it's in the water, blah blah blah. But no, because like I said, learning how everything in the water should look. I don't want to learn to do that.
Just like draw the ditch in the background. It's like a river going by or something.
So the next for Michael's, because he's Mexican.
All right, where's this going?
It'll be like cowboys, two of them, and it'll be them having a little standoff, a little duel.
Is this racist for Mexicans?
It's racist towards Michael.
Because I feel like that's the equivalent of like being like, all right, so Michael's Jewish, right? So we're gonna draw Hitler.
No, it's not like it. I thought it was funny, like for Michael, because
I think it's funny.
Yeah. And it's not Mexicans either. It's just two cowboys.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, since he's Mexican, we're gonna put cowboys in here.
What? Well, it would be. I don't know how to shade Mexican skin. I don't want to make it look stupid. I only know how to draw white people.
just color him like orange or something.
The fuck?
Draw a taco in his hand so you know which one he is.
I don't know how to draw minorities.
That's the problems we face in the modern day. How do you draw a minority?
How do you properly shade? Like, cause I learned how to. I looked up and tried to, like, see how would you like draw like, a white person, you know. But you like the technique is different for black people, you know. For white people, it was basically just take the base skin color, then like raise it up a little bit, and then like lower it, and then this and that, and that's like good like how to make good contrast. But it's like how do you do this for black people? Or like Mexicans or Asians. How the fuck do you draw an Asian?
Well, you just color him yellow.
Oh, shut
like Homer Simpson.
But yeah, so and like the perspective is gonna be from the one cowboy's like boots, like not like just behind. So like imagine if there's a camera, like sitting on the ground, just behind. So you'll see the other cowboy looking at him through his like legs or whatever.
Is Alec one of the cowboys?
No, it's not.
Am I Alec and me Michael?
No. No. So I don't know if I'll do that actually, but
you should do it.
But
this sounds amazing.
That's what I wanted to do for his.
This is good. I like this.
And I want to work on it like a little every day, like my plan was, instead of just fucking compacting it into 2 days.
I watched that PC building video.
Yeah.
PC building video. I can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
PC building video.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Thank you.
I've heard that story like 3 times now. It's still funny every time. Just listen to David not doing any work.
Yeah. Piss me off. I want to play that game without bitching about it, but it's not the type. I don't think it's not the type of game that like. I'm gonna be honest. It's not gonna be a funny video.
You gotta make it funny. You gotta bring the entertainment.
Be like, I'll just make it like stupid comedy, like, look at this nerd with his fucking, he wants a bigger hard drive to keep his... Redacted. Cut that out.
No, that's good.
It's furry porn, by the way. Doggos.
Rabbits.
Rabbis.
So the...
Redacted.
Pern.
Yes.
Pern. God, I can't...
Pern.
Can we just end this? I just cut it off. I'm done. I can't do this.
You quit.
40 minutes in, I'm out.
You quit.
I can't speak.
You quit the whole podcast.
I'm done. I'm retiring. The channel's over. Don't subscribe to Talinac. It's done. It's over. I'm through.
Don't subscribe to Talinac, and definitely don't subscribe to AllTraLec. He puts no effort into anything.
It's true. Don't subscribe to AllTraLec, spelled AllTralec. Terrible channel.
Don't watch the Dave'sDitchPodcast.
I'll spell that one too. DAVE''S. Is there an apostrophe in the YouTube one?
Yeah.
''S DITCHPODCAST. You threw me off. The C's are real small right there. I almost skipped it.
Oh shit.
The podcast.
The podcast.
Are we doing podcast weekly yet? Or are we still doing every other week?
Every other week.
We're still doing every other week?
Yeah. Because I might kill myself.
Yeah.
Because it's...
Well, we rotate every week.
Oh, we could still do it every other week if you want, you know. No one's watching this.
It's true.
And it gives us more time to, like, in between, to, like, not in between to, like, work on it. Well, that, but plus, depending on how many episodes a recording gets us, like, 3 episodes lasted, like, a month and a half.
This is true.
You know? That versus 3 weeks, you know? Which is a month and a quarter.
Yeah.
So it actually lasted us more than a month and a half. Probably lasted us 2 months, 2.5 months or something. Maybe. Who fucking knows?
I don't know. This is too much math.
But
I don't do school anymore.
Yeah. So, PewDiePie.
I haven't watched his videos recently, but every one is like, I'm sorry. And the next one is like, something stupid. And the next one is like, I'm sorry. For like a month now. I don't want to watch them.
I haven't watched a lot. I think it's a lot of jokes.
I assume it is.
Because of the controversies that he's had in the past. The newest one is not, it's not, like, he was, quote unquote, like, I don't know, he wasn't canceled. But somebody found his personal, Spotify account.
I did see that.
And, like, posted the people he listens to. And the internet and Twitter just fucking freaked out. Like, people having heart attacks. People were freaking out. Like, what? He listens to the same things I do. What the fuck? You can't listen to that. I watched his video and I liked it because I was just like, what the fuck? He can't even listen to music without people like yelling at him.
I just thought it was funny, like looking at his Spotify account.
Yeah, like
I'm just like, what is this?
It was all people that I was like, who the fuck is this? Like, I don't know who this is. And he said that he was like, the only reason most of these people are in my account because Spotify will like play you shit like, oh hey, you should listen to this, and then you listen to it, and then it puts it into your history like, oh he listened to this. It doesn't mean you listened to this girl or this guy. It's just that it played it for you. And he even said that. Because he blurred out the name. Because, you know, I guess he's a good guy or something. You know, good guy PewDiePie.
I would have left it in.
One of the artists tweeted, I just found out that I just woke up and found out that PewDiePie listens to my music. Ew. Or so, he said, basically said, and then he said, don't listen to my music, PewDiePie. And PewDiePie said, go fuck yourself. I don't know who you are. Who are you? And he, like, showed the Thanos meme, like, I don't even know who you are.
He should have just, in the video, just been like, fuck this person, don't listen to music. I would have just, but I'm a low-life person, I would have just trashed him.
Like, it's funny because the people who listen to that artist will know who he's talking about. And if they put it into light who he's talking about, then it isn't his fault.
It's true.
That's what my thought process was. He's not starting the witch hunt. They're gonna start it for him.
Well, she kind of started the witch hunt by saying it in the first place.
Yes, but
what do you expect when you try to say something to PewDiePie?
That's not how Twitter and them think. You know?
People are dumb though. Like, they should know, like, if you're gonna go after PewDiePie, you're gonna get so much shit coming back.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Even if you don't...
It's a losing battle no matter what.
Yeah. Personally, if I found out that PewDiePie was listening to our podcast, I might vomit. Like, I don't want PewDiePie listening to my podcast.
Oh my god,
PewDiePie,
we'd have to end the podcast, I think.
Like, PewDiePie, don't listen to our podcast, okay? No, because we have the... I wish we had that kind of privilege to just have enough fans to say, I don't want you to listen to my shit.
Yeah. PewDiePie, stay away from our shit, alright? We don't need your kind around here.
My plan is, I'm going to clip this and turn it into an animatic, and then I'm going to post it. And the title of this episode is going to be PewDiePie's Banned. I'm trying to get the SEO, the search engine optimization.
This will get people in.
And this will be, like, edited so that it's, like, more towards the front, because I don't expect people to listen to this for an hour.
There's going to be so many dislikes.
To get to that part.
The amount of dislikes it's going to have is going to skyrocket us to the top.
No, because they're going to know that we're joking.
Are they, though?
I personally...
I'm not joking.
If PewDiePie even typed in my name, AllTraLec, on YouTube, I don't know.
That's the reaction you have to be like, what do I do?
I would start 7 Twitter accounts all bitching about it. Like, the lowest human being on the planet.
It's true.
There's no one who's worse.
I mean, Hitler, PewDiePie is way worse. I mean, they're not even comparable.
Like, I just don't, like, my mind is just racing, like, just imagine just being so fucking stupid that you'd be like, PewDiePie, you listen to my podcast. You motherfucker, you listen to me, you bitch.
I'd like the idea of them being
fucking listen to my shit. I'm gonna end you. Like, I'm coming for your 19-year-old army, okay? You understand that? They don't have shit. Because we have a giant moat. Dave'sDitch.
Dave'sDitch.
Now I have to edit it so that it's in front of that, or behind that.
I just like the audacity of being like, hey, most popular YouTuber on the planet, and all your nerd fans, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you to listen to my shit.
Not even that. I doubt the person who said that even knows what PewDiePie, quote-unquote, did wrong. I personally don't have any fucking clue, but all I know is that if he did something super fucking bad, he would not have this much, is it called clout?
Yeah, I guess.
He would not have this much clout. It's such a stupid word. I don't like that word. Like, they could have called it anything else. Like, let's make our own word. It's like
Klingle.
Klingle. Klingle? Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it is.
Star Wars needed to find a spacey word for jazz. Like, this is true. They needed to find a word for jazz.
Jawo.
No, can you try to guess what they called jazz? Like, cause in the cantina, we can't, just so you know, Star Wars is a bunch of cunts, and they will fucking copyright anyone. If you don't do impersonations of the aliens and do not play the music, don't hum the music. They sued Android because of the droid phone. Because their robots are called droid, and they won the fucking thing. They sue everyone, especially George Lucas, and I assume it's only going to get worse with Disney. Like, fuck you.
Did you see McDonald's sued someplace in Ireland because they have the word Mac in their name or something? Or one of the sandwiches is called Mac.
Stupid cunts.
And they lost. They lost in Ireland.
Yeah.
And because of that, they lost the copyright for Big Mac in all of Europe.
Good.
I'm just like, that's what you guys get.
Yeah.
Coming after this one chain because they used the word Mac.
Yeah.
Fuck McDonald's.
I don't know what... Okay. One more thing about this thing. Go back. I don't know what we were talking about before. Okay. And it's even to an extent where they have, there's a copyrights, and then there's, what the fuck is it called? Not copyright, and then... Oh, what is it called? I don't know what it's called.
The copy strike.
It's not... there's copyright where you own, the titles of the thing, and then there's, when you make an invention, you have to send it to the...
You got a patent?
A patent! He has, a patent or some shit. He has patents on all the fucking droids and their designs. So that if you made, in, your own story, a little cylinder-ish robot with a similar pattern to R2-D2, you're dead.
He owns you now.
I don't know if it's called patent, but oh my god. You look it up online, things that they've sued for. A lot of them they've lost, some of them they've won. And it infuriates me.
I just don't get it. It's like, why does Disney give a fuck at this point?
Most of it was George Lucas.
Oh.
Because he blundered his way into making a good franchise. If you look up the story of how Star Wars was made, if it was... He made Star Wars, he filmed it, showed it to his friends, and then Michael Bay or some dude stood up in George Lucas's private theater and went, "This is shit." So then his friends helped cut it. Because there was 50 unnecessary cuts, and there was Then, like, halfway through, you meet Luke Skywalker, and it's just like, are you kidding me that he's the main character, and you just, like, throw him into a random fucking cut, just,
like, halfway through the movie.
And it's just, like, it made no fucking sense. Even in the final, like, proper fucking part of the filming, even the cast was like, I don't expect this to be good. This guy does not know how humans work at all. Like Han Solo, the guy who played, I don't know his name.
I never watched Star Wars.
Ford.
Harrison
Ford? No. Han Solo and Indiana Jones.
It's Harrison Ford.
Oh, it is? I thought that was like, okay, it is?
No, that's his name.
I saw something saying that he personally changed his script to sound more human. Because he told George Lucas, humans don't talk like this.
That is weird. You see that in some movies where it's like, you can clearly tell they're reading from a script. Like, yeah. It doesn't sound, it's not like you'd read it out of a book and not, like, in real life.
Yeah. Imagine, people hate the prequels because George Lucas didn't have any of the help that he had on the original trilogy. Basically, the prequels were what the original trilogy were going to be. Like, shit. Like,
it's the garbage that George Lucas really wanted.
Yeah, it's what he thought was good versus what actually was good. And, like, yeah. I mean, like, that's how most things are, though. Like, you can't expect you to have, like, all the good ideas, you know? You need to put it through a filter, like a team. Like, okay, and then somebody could say, this is not how humans work. And it's just like, this story makes no sense. We all need a Michael Bay.
It's true. You need somebody there to really knock you off your podium at some point. Just be like, this sucks. Mm-hmm. And that's why we had David.
Yeah.
Whenever we get too high on our horses over here, and we're like, we don't invite David anymore.
Yeah,
he'll just be like, you guys fucking suck. This podcast's terrible.
Speaking of high horses, we were talking about PewDiePie, by the way.
We were?
I forgot. And just, can you imagine just being so fucking, like, fully... I doubt their music's even good.
It probably isn't.
Like, and I was thinking about this at work. I don't listen to music for the person. I hate it when people go like, oh my god, I love this person. I was like, these people can go screw themselves. I do not care. I don't care. You do that?
Mm-hmm. I will listen to any music Ariana Grande makes, no matter what.
Like, I don't understand the whole point. Like, most of them, I doubt are good people.
No, absolutely not. They're horrible people.
Like, you have to be pretty narcissistic to be a music star. Because it is all about you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're in a band. It's a little different.
Yeah, but then the band breaks up because the dude who was most popular decides, you know what? I'm better than everyone.
Mm-hmm. Or you have stupid bands like Bon Jovi where it's just named after the singer. I hate those bands.
Like, I'll just reiterate again. PewDiePie and everyone who uses his subreddit, I don't know what it's called. If PewDiePie hears my voice, I automatically die.
Suicide? Or?
Yeah.
If you do view this podcast, we're canceling it all. It's over.
I really hope that they get, like, the fucking, like, oh, he wants us to do it. No. Like, just imagine if, like, it backfires and, like, 1 million 9-year-olds just, like, you fuckers!
That's what I'm worried about. We should put a statement in here. Just a quick statement.
No, there's no statements.
No statement.
I'm sorry. Statements.
Quick statement.
No.
We just want to reiterate, fuck you, PewDiePie. We don't like your kind. Stay the fuck away from us. That is all.
Remember when he had, like, a feud with a kid? Malcolm or something? His name was, like... There's this kid who was, like, I hate PewDiePie.
Yes, I do. That was amazing.
And then it turns out that the kid is just, like... He made, like, a video. He was like, I'm disabled. I just wanted to have fun. And PewDiePie was like, you want to come on my channel?
You got to backpedal.
It was, like, 6 months of just PewDiePie being, like... It was obviously jokes, because...
It was in that period where he would end one feud with a random person and be like, all right, that was fun. Go to the next one.
Yeah.
I did that was like prime time.
Dylan the hacker.
Yeah, that was PewDiePie at his prime right there.
Yeah.
That was my favorite PewDiePie.
It was amazing.
I miss him just going after people. And then they would make a reaction video of him, like, destroying them, and they would make a video, and then they just go back and forth. Can we do that? Can we do that?
What do you mean?
Just, like, I'm gonna do that on my own channel. Just start bashing people.
We should fight each other.
Yes.
Like, that Talinac guy sucks cock.
It's like fucking AllTraLec. He is the worst person ever.
The only person I don't like, that I hate more than PewDiePie...
is Michael.
Is Talinac and Michael.
And then we make a collab video where we just trash on Michael. And then David is just there because he is non-existent in this podcast. At this moment.
You know what? You know what?
What?
The background for this episode, just to prove how much I despise that Swedish boy. You're a boy, PewDiePie. The background's gonna be a barrel.
Yes.
It's just gonna be a drawing of a barrel.
Can there be a duck on top of the barrel?
Why would there? Why? I don't remember the lore. What's a duck?
I don't know, but there was a duck thing for a while there.
There was a duck thing for... Okay, there's a duck for some reason.
I think there was a duck thing for a while.
I don't know.
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
At least a barrel. It's just going to be a background with a barrel.
I do remember the barrel.
And they're like, how does this fit into the lore of Dave's Ditch? And it's like, I'm sure there's a barrel around.
Well, we threw the barrel of PewDiePie's dreams into the ditch.
Oh. Yeah, but then I'd have to put more work into, like, drawing the barrel floating. I don't want to do that.
Well, no, this is it. You could be like, could there be a person just, like, dumping a vial full of powder, and that's PewDiePie's dreams being dumped into the bucket?
Oh, into the barrel. Oh,
into the barrel, not
we're
the bucket.
trapping his soul in the barrel.
Yes.
That's amazing. This is the lore. PewDiePie is stuck in a barrel in Dave's Ditch.
Yes.
Dave's Ditch. One day, when I find the strength to do it, I'll add a thing of a barrel floating down like a river.
One day, does it just, like, can the final step be like it just emerges in Sweden, and that's like the start of PewDiePie's career?
Yeah,
that's how he got started.
He got let out. Marcia let him out.
Yes.
That's how the relationship started. She let him out, and his soul was bound to her.
Or even better, his dog comes and fishes it out of the.
Which one? The Maya or Edgar? Edgar.
Obviously.
That's why he hates him so much.
Yes.
He's like, you piece of shit! You should have left me in the barrel.
I was at peace in the barrel, and you freed me.
All I'm gonna say is that if it does come to war, I feel like PewDiePie has amassed quite the impressive army, even though most of them are probably dormant.
It's true.
I mean, we have our parents. I mean, my parents. Yours are subscribed.
I mean, those are our loyal fans right there.
Yeah.
Let's not bash them.
We have our alt accounts.
Oh, also loyal fans.
Yeah, don't listen to this shitty podcast.
Talinac is a loyal fan of Dave's Ditch Podcast.
No, did you actually make your account?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you did it yet.
I did it, and then I can't find it. Like, if it's on I have the link on my laptop.
Yeah.
So I can click on it and it's there, but I can't find it on my phone.
You haven't, you need to post things to it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, I'd go search for it just to see them. Like,
I think you need to post at least 3 videos before it starts showing up. And even then, there's a setting where you have to add something. You can add tags to your channel, so that if somebody searches for a certain thing, then
poo-poo vids, and that'll.
There is this tech YouTuber. I don't know his name. He comes from the he comes from the African variety of humans. You know. Okay. You know, I'm just saying he's darker. If you type in,
is this relevant? His
name is Marcus Brown or something. I don't know. I don't follow tech YouTubers. If you type in tech N-word with an A at the end, he pops up because he put that tag on his channel.
Nice.
So that's the type of thing I was talking about.
So I should put that tag on my channel so I come up second. Come up right under him.
But you're not an African.
They don't know that. I hit the table pretty hard there.
No worse than what Michael's done at this table.
It's true. But they haven't heard that yet. Those are on the lost episodes.
They're lost, yeah.
Whenever we miss an episode, like if we end up running out of episodes for some reason, can you just put a lost episode up? Just in replacement.
I want one. For every subscriber we get, I release one of the fucking...
one of the lost episodes.
For every subscriber we get, I find 10 minutes of a podcast. So we need at least 100 to find one episode.
What if for every new subscriber, you would personally send them one of the podcasts, one of the lost ones, if they request it?
Oh yeah.
So that's the only way they get to see the lost ones. If they subscribe. And they have to subscribe 10 times to see all of them. For every time PewDiePie watches this, I type one letter of my apology. Yes. It's a long apology, too. So it's going to take a while.
It's just J.K. sent. I just need two views.
2 views, that was it. We have low standards around here. God, we're going to have to apologize to PewDiePie at some point.
I really hope that he actually... If he did, if this got to him, I hope he, watches the clip and then goes, this just sucks ass, this whole thing.
Yes.
This whole thing. Who the fuck are these dudes?
Who the fuck are these assholes? Have no
Not even that.
9 subscribers.
So they would tell him, I found this on YouTube and they're talking shit about you, even though we're not. And he'd like listen to the first 5 seconds, hear the audio quality, and then just go, nope.
Negative.
I'm out.
I think he might get to the part where we bring up dog penis, which is about 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I'm out.
Penis. Dog de penis.
Dog de penis? Can that be what we call Michael now?
That's one of the...
That's his YouTube name.
That is a large city that located near Dave's Ditch.
Dog de penis?
In the lore.
Mm. Is that like the capital city of the kingdom?
No.
It's just nearby the ditch.
The history was lost a while ago. It may or may not be.
It's not now, though. It may have been at one time.
Yeah. Might have. I don't care.
Alright.
I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I blanked out. Okay.
We're just talking about Dave's Ditch here. Dave's Ditch. I'm with PewDiePie's dreams floating in it somewhere. Shit all over Michael.
I just really need to emphasize, like, it's going to be in the beginning of the podcast. Like, fuck me. Sweden sucks.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Screw Sweden. They imprisoned A$AP Rocky. Thanks, asshole. You ruined my joke.
Wasn't that England?
I thought it was Sweden.
I think it was England.
I think it was Sweden.
Anyways.
A swift nut kick. For anyone, whoever's right.
A swift nut kick?
Yeah.
Alright, shit, I'll look it up.
Do it.
Alright, I'll do it right now. You gotta float this over without me.
What?
So you gotta float this without me for a second.
Okay. So, have you... there's this game called Death Stranding that I really want to play.
I'll play it too.
I'm talking to myself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because you're doing stuff.
I'm sorry.
Shut up!
I'll back out.
Stop talking. You got your face just like shifted in a way that made me sad.
What does that mean?
Because your eyes got really wide when I told you to shut up, and I was like, I'm joking. Don't be sad.
Your face shifted in a way that made you look sad.
It made me sad.
It made you look sad.
Yeah. But it's like I've heard that it's like, so it's the guy that worked for Nintendo for a long time, and he was like the creative person for all of their crap. Like Nintendo exists because of this man, basically. Kojima, I guess.
Hideo Kojima?
Sure. Don't. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still backed out over here.
So, and I want to play it. And I don't. It doesn't look too weird. I think my brain is just so messed up because everyone else was like, it looks so weird. It looks so random. I was like, I just see Norman Reedus with a baby. That's all I see. It doesn't look too weird. I think I'm desensitized to these sort of things. Like, if he was eating the baby, then I'd be like, oh man, that's a little weird. Which apparently, I saw a review, or I was listening to a podcast, and they were saying that the babies like get defective after a while, and they have to kill them. Or like they incinerate them or something.
What are you talking about?
Death Stranding.
Oh, okay.
And apparently there's a lot of branding for Monster energy
kill
drinks.
Babies in the game?
I heard on a podcast that the babies get defective after a while. I don't know what the baby's purpose is, to be honest. I heard that like eventually you just have to kill it and get a new one.
Interesting.
I want to play it so that, you know, I can like find out. Because I feel like I could actually like talk about the game while I'm playing it versus PC Building Simulator.
Yeah, I don't know what you really talk about during PC Building Simulator.
Okay, because it's so simple and it's not even accurate apparently. Like you wouldn't play the game to learn how to build a PC.
But that's great you say that because I was thinking about that when I was watching your video. I was like, wonder if this could teach me how to build a PC. I can learn from this.
Some of it doesn't teach you the finer points you need to know. Like, don't touch it this way. Don't push too hard on this. There's certain it doesn't tell you. And plugging it in, all it says is plug into this, and it's just like 3 circles pop up, and you press it, and then one thing plugs in. It doesn't tell you anything. Like, I'm plugging something in, and it's working. You know?
Yeah. See, I would fail miserably. Almost as bad as David did.
You and me, we should when you actually start making videos and stuff. We should do,
You got this?
we should do something. I'm sorry, this PewDiePie is in my head and it's killing me. Ugh. Get out of my head!
Gotta get that filth out of here. We don't need any of that.
Patooey, I spit at you.
Patooey?
Patooey. That's why I would spit. Patooey! We should do Minecraft things together.
We absolutely should. I'm all in for Minecraft.
I don't know how to do, like, I have to look up how to do servers and stuff, because you can have your own server. I don't want to share servers, to be honest.
Minecraft, I think it's pretty easy on Minecraft.
You just have to like pay for a server, and then you can own one. Because then we could set up things to where like we do like stories in it, like the way that it's like we talk about the Yogscast. The Yogscast back in the day, they had like a big thing. It was their biggest series that they never finished because it was called The Shadow of Israel, and it was in Minecraft. And it was Lewis and Simon. They're in Minecraft. They're having fun, and it started off as them how to survive the first night, and then it grew into like an actual story. Like one of their friends, they made a bunch of accounts. That might be expensive because Minecraft is like $20 to make an account. They had like, holy shit! Like,
I own like 3 Minecraft accounts already.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to buy a 4th of this laptop.
So, and they had their friends playing as like the other like NPCs or whatever. So like an NPC called Knight Peculiar comes and like, heroes, you have to help us in the city. And then there's Israel. He's like, I'm an evil bitch. Fuck you.
This would be pretty entertaining, actually.
It was fun. They never finished it, though, because the Yogscast has a thing where they get bored, and then they just go, eh. And then everyone's just like, where's episode 43? And then they're just like, fuck you.
Fuck you, and never happening.
Fuck you and the number 43, bitch. They do that. They've done that with at least, like, 4 of my favorite series that they've done.
At least, like, wrap up an ending for it. If you're not going to do any more, at least do one more episode where it's like,
yeah,
hey, we're done after this one.
That's why I was adamant about when I was talking about them in a previous episode of being like, they're kind of like a company. Because it's just you're a company, but you don't finish anything.
Yeah, it's just like you have all these projects, you don't.
Yeah, and it's just
complete
like
any of them.
Like I could talk about the Yogscast for like a million years. Like we could have a whole separate podcast channel for talking about the Yogscast.
Dude, you could fill the entire next podcast with the Yogscast.
Yeah.
And I'll do the next podcast after that, just Mass Effect.
Dude.
And that'll be the next 2 podcasts.
Then the next one we do could just be us talking crap about PewDiePie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really the podcast we're building up to. That's gonna be podcast 10 right there.
Yeah.
The PewDiePie shitcast.
PewDiePie's relationship is like what every like beta or whatever simp dreams about. Yeah, we met online, we started talking, and now she lives with me, and we're like, oh my god, it's an amazing relationship. It doesn't happen in real life. You're not gonna meet a chick online. I saw you on YouTube, and you're funny, and yeah, and then you just start dating, and then you live in your mom's basement for fucking 2 years, like PewDiePie did. No, it's not gonna happen.
That's the dream.
You're fucking
That was directly to the PewDiePie fans right there. Fucking losers.
I did not say that.
That's what I heard.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about the people that are like.
The Sims, that's the PewDiePie fans.
No, they're not. They're 9-year-olds or 19-year-olds now because you can't advertise to 9-year-olds. So
true.
He has the 19-year-old army.
They're growing a lot. I probably started watching when I was 9.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, no, I didn't. Fuck PewDiePie.
Screw PewDiePie!
Fuck that channel.
I wasted a lot of my life on you piece of shit. Like, I wish I could take that time back and not listen to your shitty, what is it, YouTube channel?
I don't even remember what it's called anymore. It's such garbage.
PewDiePie?
Poo die or something?
Like, how you've played so much Amnesia, and I forgot what your channel is called.
I think it's like Marcia Plays or something.
Yeah. Totally.
By the way, I would like to issue an apology. ASAP Rocky was arrested in Sweden and not England.
I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
I'll get my balls right up close to the microphone for this.
You can have a quick or a cupping. I'll just cup your balls for 5 seconds.
Why? You just grab my testicles for
very softly, not
very softly,
like not like a squeeze.
That or I get kicked in the balls very swiftly.
So one of them is like a quick. It's painful, but it's like fast and it's not awkward at all. One of them is just eye contact while I just like grope you.
I think we should leave them hanging for next week, and which one I'm going to pick.
Oh my god, that's fun. Where did that come from?
Find out next week. Am I going to get my testicles cupped or kicked swiftly?
Oh shit! And will it be over or underpants?
That's a good question.
I don't think I want to find the answer to this.
Well, we're going to find out next time on the Dave's Ditch Podcast.
If we get 10 subscribers.
10 subscribers.
Like
I dropped my pants.
Not 10 more. Like, we're at 9 right now.
Oh, shit.
We need one more.
So we need one more subscriber.
And also,
drop my pants.
If you subscribe to this podcast, you're legally obliged and obligated to subscribe to AllTraLec And, to a lesser extent, Talinac. Where's the stress in the word?
Talinac.
Where's this? Is there like a stress? Where's the stress?
Where's the stress?
Yeah. Is it Talinac?
Talinac.
So it's not Talinac.
No.
Talinac. People
or if you say Talinac, that's close enough.
Yeah.
Talinac's close enough. Just don't call me like Talupafu or something.
People stress. I don't care. But in my head, I expected my name to be pronounced a certain way. I always say AllTraLec. I pronounce it like lec to be like the stress. AllTraLec. People always say, how do you say it?
AllTraLec.
You say AllTraLec.
Well, because it's ALL now that I'm looking at it.
AllTraLec. Because it's spelled like that because there's a shoe company called Ultra that has one L. I went through a lot of edits with this name.
First, you had to jump over the soybeans.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had to kick the shoes to the curb.
Yep.
And now you're here.
It's like a vegan shoe company.
A vegan? Are they partnered with the soy company?
I don't know.
Making soy shoes?
I don't know. They're the people that think that PewDiePie has no right to... They're the people who buy those shoes are the same people that fucking think that PewDiePie... Some people even accuse PewDiePie of being bisexual because a lot of those people were LGBTQ musicians, which is probably why I don't know about them, because when I listen to music, I don't think... You know what? I only listen to gay music.
Yeah, that's a weird way to go.
It's a very, like... You could tell where somebody's head is at, where they just have to search for, like, I need to listen to a gay person.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, I just listen to whatever music I like.
Yeah, if it sounds good, I'll listen to them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, they're gay, cool. Well, what's that guy named? Sam
Smith?
Sam Smith, yeah.
I love Sam Smith.
I love Sam Smith.
Great music.
Yeah. If he wants to... If Sam Smith doesn't listen to this podcast, then I'll cry.
Sure. This is officially the Sam Smith podcast now.
Preferably only... You could skip the dog dick part and the... I don't remember all the other bad stuff. Or the part where I'm cupping his testicles.
Besides that, I think this is a pretty clean episode for us.
Yeah. Then I'll sniff my hand. It smells like progress.
Smells like progress.
Smells like
another subscriber.
Yeah. For every subscriber, we add 1 second to the cupping.
God. This is gonna blow up when, PewDiePie comes and fucking tries to burn down our channel. And, there's gonna be a lot of cupping in my future.
My hope is that he turns it into a meme on his channel.
This would be great.
Like Dave's Ditch, what? Like he did with all those other shitty fucking people talking to him. That's
the goal. Can this podcast just be like a shout out to a different random celebrity until one of them finds out?
We did the Yogs. Well, we kind of talked shit about the Yogscast.
We talked shit about the Yogscast. We talked shit about PewDiePie. We briefly sucked Sam Smith's dick.
What?
I said we briefly sucked Sam Smith's dick.
I thought you said Leafy sucked Sam Smith's dick. I was gonna say, where did this come from? I mean,
scandal of the day.
Sure,
fucking Leafy over here.
He's back and he gives no fucks. I mean, like we're talking shit about PewDiePie. Leafy would fucking obliterate our anuses. Holy shit,
he would. It would not be pretty with Leafy. We wouldn't talk shit about Leafy. I don't have the balls to do that.
And he wouldn't even give two shits.
He wouldn't. It'd be a massacre, actually. We would get no subscribers. We would lose our 9 subscribers.
I was gonna say something bad. Even if I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna cut it out.
No. So leave it in. It'll be great.
It's like ASMR now. In the wilderness, of the white suburb neighborhood, you will find.
This keeps getting louder.
You will find the white man constantly mowing his yard. That is like a stereotype, isn't it?
White guy mowing his lawn?
I might have to close the window.
Is this from your yard?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be a problem then.
Da-da-da-da.
Alec is moving to the window. AllTraLec moving to the window. Oh, that's still gonna be loud. Mike, I bet I'll still pick that up.
No, an editing tip. I can take clips of silence and then force the rest of it to mimic that silence, but not our voice.
That sounds really complicated.
It's like 2 clicks.
I'm glad you know how to do that.
2 clicks. Like you could tell there's background noise because if we stop talking, there's still little like jumps.
It's very minimal though.
Yes. but it's picking up the lawnmower. But that is because we have to have the gain up on this microphone because I'm not going to kiss you. I'm okay with touching your balls. I'll do it right now.
Touch my balls, but you won't kiss me? Get right up close to the mic with me? I mean, that's pretty upsetting. He's not getting any closer. He won't do it. He's too intimidated by my presence here.
I would gladly, put my testicles on your face. I like how you were licking your lips when I said that. You were like, ooh,
It was 5 seconds, but he would look at me.
Licking your lips full of... I'd put my testicles on Leafy's chin so that nobody notices that he doesn't have a chin.
That's pretty generous of you.
Yeah, it is. Because they'll all be looking at my tiny balls. They'll be like, look at that guy's balls. They won't even notice Leafy's there.
Are they just photoshopped onto his chin? Or
no,
are you there physically?
We had to meet up.
Because, I mean, there's no way you put your testicles on his chin without your dick going in his mouth, theoretically.
Oh, it's too small.
It's not even relevant.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
They won't even go near it.
That's fair, then. That'll work. I just imagine it's just a zoom in between your legs. It's just... You can't see his face at all. It's just your testicles.
Yeah.
By his chin.
I actually have a picture of my testicles on my phone.
What? Why?
Because I was on my phone before I got in the shower, and then the camera turned on, and I was like, my phone just took a picture of my dick. I didn't do that, and now it's just there. My phone took a random picture of my testicles, my pee-pee.
How much money have you to send that picture to Michael right now?
I thought you were going to say show you.
No, I don't want to see it.
I mean, I can show you.
No.
It's really on my phone. I kind of want to show you so I could... Because I want to show you that this actually... My phone I wasn't even on the camera app, and I just see the bar, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
How about I'll look at it, but I'll look at it like this. So I can prove its existence.
Why don't you want to look at my dick?
Why don't you want to send it to Michael?
Because he...
Redacted.
Well, look, he was already on the Sadcast last week.
No.
It'll be fine.
No.
I've talked shit about him on every podcast so far.
We need a good transition sound.
That's the sound.
Yes. The whole thing. We need a whole transition sound. Or it'll be...
I'm editing this one, so that's the whole sound.
Or it can be the sound of, manly sex. You know that when we did that in the beginning, we were like, oh. Oh.
I think that could be it, too. It's a different one every time.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm gonna use a different one for every single transition.
Put my balls on your chin, PewDiePie. Or the Leafy. I'm getting mixed up now.
Whoa, what are you doing with PewDiePie here?
I'm getting them mixed up.
Are you trading sides here?
No, I swear.
Are you a trader?
No! I would never put my balls anywhere.
Okay, Benedict over here, trading sides. Unacceptable.
Why? Is it hot in here for you?
It's a little warm.
I might get naked. It's hot as hell. Oh my god, I just want to spread my ass cheeks just right now.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
What does it mean?
Because
I just want to spread my ass cheeks.
My butt is so sweaty.
Is that what you do?
Well,
you get done with gym class, right? You go back and lock them I need to spread my ass cheeks, everybody.
You gotta air it out.
I think that's where the episode should end right there. Alec needs to spread his ass cheeks.
I don't know if we finished all the ad thing. Okay, well, you'll find out when you edit it. This has been the Dave's Ditch Podcast, Episode 5.
Sweaty Ass Edition.
Sweaty Ass Edition. Yeah.
That's it.
Good luck.
Good luck?
Good luck. That's all I gotta say, just good luck.
Good luck.
We hope.
Wish us luck when, PewDiePie comes for us.
Yes. Good luck, PewDiePie. You might have... everything on the planet, but we have a ditch.
Magical ditch.
Alright.
And you know what? We have Sam Smith on our side, too.
And Leafy.
And I don't think we have Leafy.
We just keep name dropping, all these people are on our sides, and then we just keep getting emails. None of those people are on we legally have to say, we're not friends with any of them.
Including Michael and David. We're not friends with them either. They're not on our side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need